Oh, I like
green.
that.
Hoping, especially us who don't have edges, it's gonna help. And if it works, you're gonna tell media. Self-care to me is about showing love to myself.
If I'm just anxious about something, I'll go to the gym and I will stop. Rest is self-care.
Even when I'm 60, 65, I'll still be having that energy. So I need a therapist to help me deal with me stuff.
Before you can then go and help other people deal with others. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Aggie, and this channel brings you my two passions, which are all things wellness, all things dance, sprinkled with little bits of vlogs and life. And today we've got my mom. Listen, I already know you guys like her more than me, so let's just skip that part of it. So today, actually, you want to say hi?
Hi everyone. How are you?
How are you today, Mom?
I'm very good, thank you.
Yeah?
I am.
Are you having a good day?
Yeah, wow, yeah. Of course, when I start with exercising, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So today is a Saturday. I live in London and Mom lives in Bristol, and I decided to come on Thursday to get like my chiropractic treatment, my massage, and today me and Mom are having like a little pamper day. And as we were doing the things we usually do, I thought, why don't we do a little quick video of talking about what self-care means to us as we do our little face masks. This video is going to be 5 ways we exercise self-care, and when we spoke about it, the points are the same, but we might interpret them in different ways, but we're gonna list it out as we go. Self-care is like so important to us. I feel like self-care looks at many different things. It is not just putting a face mask on, which we are doing now. It's many other things that kind of make us have a whole rounded well-being life. And my mom has been my partner in self-care. We do a lot of these. She actually got us matching, and she didn't realize that we were actually going to use them. So these are the kind of things that we like doing in our spare time. So before we start, Mom, what does self-care mean to you?
Self-care, obviously, is self-love. Showing up for yourself and the kind of things that you do that will boost your emotions, that will make you feel better. And instead of thinking every single day, oh, I'm feeling low, what can I do for myself? It's if you keep it as a routine straight away, it's something that is going to be making you even look forward to do that. Self-care to me is about showing love to myself. So technically it's self-love. How do I love me? That is what I call self-care.
I love that, and I agree. So these are from the Body Shop. These are face masks, and Abby got these for me. And so, Mum, you can choose which one. This is what it looks like. It's like a little selection of the amazing face masks from the Body Shop, and we usually use this one, Mum. Can you recognize it?
Which one is that?
This one is the one we usually use.
Okay.
Yeah. So which one do you want? Do you want the Japanese matcha tea, Nicaraguan coffee, the one we usually use, Himalayan charcoal, or British rose?
I'll go for Japanese
Matcha tea. I think I might go for this one, the British rose. I'm feeling rosy today. On the other side, because it's 2 little box, the other side is it's a little headband to put. I love that. How cute is that?
That's nice.
Yeah. So we're going to use that as we talk about the different points.
We just apply straight away.
Yeah, you can apply. We've got a little mirror there as well.
Okay, we don't need
Oh,
to
look at
clean it.
mine.
You don't need to clean
Mine
it
looks
first.
like this. What does yours look like?
Mine
Oh, I
looks
like
green.
that.
Yeah,
I like
exactly. It
that.
looks like what you just put in the head.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let's tell you what we've done so far today, because obviously we're in shower caps. So what have we done today, Mum? Because this is all Mum's doing. This part was all Mum.
What we did today is actually mix some stuff, or eating stuff. There is nothing that was not edible. We had
And what was it for?
It was for putting on the scalp of our hair to help hair growth and help strengthen the hair that is already there. So we are hoping, especially us who don't have edges, it's gonna help. And if it works, you're gonna tell Lydia about
We'll
it.
tell Lydia.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether you want me to say quickly what we did.
Yeah, you can tell them.
We cut up some parsley, then we cut up some garlic, and we cut up some onions.
Red onions.
So we cut them together, we mix them together, and then we got some coconut oil. We had the normal coconut oil, we didn't have the liquid one. So what we did, we melted it. So we mixed together. Then we blended it. After blending it, we put it in a saucepan, and then we cooked it. And we added more coconut oil. So actually it was like cooking some dips. It looked like some dips.
It even smells like it's like a dip for bread.
I think so, especially because of garlic.
Yeah.
So anyway, after that, we blended it, we put it in the saucepan, cooked it for a few minutes, then let it cool. After that, we passed it through a cheesecloth or muslin. Is a kind of a cloth, a cotton cloth, any cotton cloth actually. You can it's like kind of like sieving, so you get only the liquid and you leave everything else out. And we did that, and then we applied in the scalps, and then we put our shower caps on, and then we are waiting for 1 hour. While we wait, we decided to do some skincare.
And then we decided to just record the skincare.
So that when you see me tomorrow with Indian hair, go
down to my back.
Down to our backs. So don't go asking, what is this miracle?
Yes. So 5 different ways, look at mine, that we exercise self-care. The list that we came up with was literally the same because me and my mom are very similar. So the first one is exercise. For me, I know I am a dancer, but I feel like if I wasn't a dancer, Mom, I would still be fit.
Yes.
Because I can go to the gym without going to class after. You know, I do what I need to do because it makes me feel good. And I notice that if I'm having if I'm just anxious about something, or if I am, overthinking something, I'll go to the gym and I will stop. It's like sometimes the gym removes the clogging that is in your brain. So for me, the reason why it's a part of self-care is just because it makes me feel so good about myself and my body and everything. What about you, Mom?
Exercising, I think the sweating part of it for me is very important. In fact, any exercise that doesn't make me really sweat. It doesn't feel like exercise to me.
Yeah.
So that sweat, I think, comes out with all the toxins.
Yeah.
Anything that is bothering me in my head or the body stuff. I believe in sweating so much. And when I get home and chill and then have a nice shower, I feel so refreshed. Yes.
I love that.
The other thing I've learned to love is exercising as a class. Because that one makes me stick to class.
Yeah.
I can't just go for 5 minutes and think, oh, I'm so tired, let me go.
I agree.
It makes me stick to the class until it's finished. Whether it was 1 hour or 45 minutes, I've got to be there. I know sometimes can be very boring, but still, you have to make it to the end.
I go to the classes as well, especially if I want to wake up early. I'm going to book a 6:30 a.m. gym class, legs, bums, and tums, so that I make sure I do it. So I agree with you. Yeah. Oh, mine is like more clear.
Yeah, which is lovely actually.
Is it? I think I wanted it to look like yours.
Don't worry, it is still a mask.
Yeah, it is a mask.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough, Mom. We don't need to.
But
you do want that one? I'll give you that one.
I wasn't giving you back.
So number 2 of another way that we exercise self-care is pampering, which is what we're doing today. Now, Mom and I don't live together anymore, so I live alone, but I still make time to make sure I'm pampering myself, whether that is like doing my skincare routine in the morning, my skincare routine at night. That is me pampering myself every single day. And then maybe on the weekend you do a face mask, maybe you do what we're doing with our hair. Like, there's more time, but you might not have that time in the week. But I love pampering myself. I love like putting really nice cream on and just feeling good. I put body spray to sleep. That's a tip. You feel like luxurious after you've done your skincare, and then you do You're looking at me. And then you sleep smelling good. You wake up smelling good. So pampering is number 2. I love that.
With my skincare, to be honest with you, I actually don't do what I need to do every single day. However, I make an effort. I've got some products that I've been using to help with my pigmentation, and I use it all the time, but I don't do like the full tub of skincare, like cleansing and toning and all that. I don't do that every single day, but I do it. But I wished I did that more, because especially of how I've struggled with skin pigmentation.
Yeah. But yeah, this is us pampering. This is what, when we're together, this is the fun stuff we like to do. Like when mom said, oh, I've got this hair mask, like I was like, yes, I love stuff like this. Number 3, which I think should be probably top of the list, is rest. Rest is self-care. And even the period I'm in Bristol, I came on Thursday and today is Saturday and I'm going to go back tomorrow or Monday morning. I've been going full out January and February. I'm not saying I rest every 2 months, but finding gaps depending on what your body has been going through. So during the week, I'll have a day where I am resting, because I don't know anything that's more self-care than rest. But getting enough sleep, making sure I am mentally rested, physically rested for what I'm going to put my body through. And sometimes you just want to do nothing. That is rest. So I'm not those people who shame themselves for like doing nothing, especially when you need it. I need rest.
I know I need rest, but sometimes I don't know how to rest.
I think you struggle with rest.
Yes, I do struggle with rest. And sometimes I'll say, oh, I'll sit down and get into the laptop and do something while I rest, which is not rest, because my mental state is actually active. So I'm thinking if I'm replying an email, if I'm Googling something, I'm still thinking. I wish I could just sit down and rest. Sometimes I feel guilty. I don't know whether it's because
I think
I don't know.
That makes sense. But why? But maybe you can find the middle ground of active rest. You know, I feel like when you're watching EastEnders, mom, with your cup of tea, that is still a moment of rest, but maybe you don't program it as that. So therefore you just think you're doing something. So because sometimes rest is active for me. I feel like sometimes...
Oh, actually, I think we rest in the evening.
Yeah,
when we are watching news and sitting down.
That's still rest,
yes,
right?
I think it is part of it.
It is part of rest.
Yeah. The problem is sometimes we want to just rest in the day, but you wait until evening when you have been running up and down like mad.
Or maybe then you need to schedule it in, mom.
And rest. Today is rest.
Yeah.
Even that telly is off.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to criticize any soap.
Anything. But that's going from 0 to 100. That might be hard. You know? So maybe start increments of active rest, whether it's a walk. You're still resting.
Walk is a rest.
A walk in nature could be a rest. I
don't think so. You know, if I can't out to walk, eventually
you're gonna run. Okay, then you need help.
So I'll just jog, and I'll find myself jogging.
It's because I can't imagine you sitting there with everything off. Like I can do that.
I think I can.
You can.
When if I said I'll rest for half an hour,
Mom, is that rest?
Is that not rest?
Half an hour of 24 hours in a day.
What should I do?
take rest day.
A day?
Monday, after the weekend I had.
My back will be hurting.
Mom, after the weekend I had.
Of course, that one.
But in general, rest day. I
can't rest
30 minutes.
If resting for a day is
okay,
healthy,
we can start with...
then I should be dead.
We can start with, Mom, half a day. Do active rest first. Do small things. I think this is a bit of rest-ish.
What we're doing now.
Yeah, like, you know, it's not intense. It's just, you're still just motion, doing something that's good, easy breezy.
Yeah.
But I can rest.
Sometimes I think rest can mean even like stretching on a sofa and just shutting eyes.
But I don't think 30 minutes is rest, Mom.
That is okay. That's fine. How much do you get break when you're working? When we are working 8 to 5, we have a 30 minutes break at work.
Yeah, but that's at work. That's not a rest day.
No, it's not a rest day. But still, that's 30 minutes break is enough to kind of like get off. Anyway.
Perhaps maybe do 5 30 minutes a day then.
5 30 minutes. Good. Okay. Well, try.
Next, healthy eating. Now, I will say the reason why I eat healthy is because of my mother. Mom, all I remember when we were younger is just fruits in the fridge and veg in the fridge. So as an adult, it's not been hard for me to eat healthy. And even if I break and I go on holiday and I'm eating, I don't know, Kenyan chips and sausages every day, my body always comes back to its base, and its base is I need veg, I need water, I need fruit, and I feel best. Of course, when I'm doing all the exercising and obviously me being a professional dancer, my body just fuels. My body is better, my mind is better, my mind is clearer. The times I've been eating pizza for a weekend after drinking back in those days, those are the times where my body feels the worst. So I got my healthy eating from Mom, and when I come to Bristol, literally there's like leaves and smoothies, and it feels so good to have that.
Yeah, I'm so glad when you come, because sometimes, like today, I got encouraged to make some smoothie. I know it's something good, or mixed fruits and yogurts and all that. And healthy eating, as Aggie says, all along, I've always cooked food. Most of the time is when we have cooked food every single day. In fact, we used to say, oh, let's treat ourselves,
Yeah.
once in 2 months, or probably and buy a pizza and I don't cook, or something like that. But I didn't want that engraved in their minds, that eating a pizza is an option of not cooking. So I always cooked, and I'm so grateful that that is something that they have implemented. Now, eating healthy to me now, and especially at my age, is actually adding more into my diet. Apart from greens and carbs and proteins, I really want to add more stuff. And these are the herbal stuff, and that will help me with the calcium, with iron, because of course I'm now getting older and all those kind of stuff, so that even when I'm 60, 65, I'll still be having that energy. The stuff that I'm adding in my food is things like chia seeds, things like baobab powder, moringa, all those kind of things that you would put in your food, and they kind of add an extra nutrient that was not in your food. So I'm loving to look after myself that way these days. So that is part of me.
Like superfoods. And again,
Yes.
I've already learned so much from this trip because of the how much Mom has been adding to that. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back to London and add a bit more of that. So it's always so influenced by you.
Yeah.
Your thing, your makeup, your
thing is
thing
disappearing.
is like disappearing.
It's going into my skin.
Mine is starting to disappear as
Probably
well.
it's getting inside to go and deal with the pigmentation. We don't know.
Maybe.
Probably.
And this one smells so good though. Smell it?
That is the one I'll do next.
British Rose, yeah. Or do you like that you can't see it? I like when I can see it.
It looks like actually more of a cleanser or something. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, it
looks
feels
really
so
nice.
good. Yeah. So last one of the 5 ways that Mum and I exercise self-care, and it is mental wellness. Because I think we are in a generation of, self-care kind of going viral, which I do think is a positive, because just get it out there no matter how it's going out there. But it is still a bit superficial in the sense that a face mask and doing your nails, and that can seem like that's all self-care is, like the physical, the outer, doing your hair, doing your nails. But really and truly, this is one of the biggest ones, is mental wellness. Self-care is making sure my mind is right. My mind is right. I'm dealing with my emotions. I'm dealing with whatever is coming up for me, because everything is inside out. You don't even like sitting down and doing a face mask or a pamper when inside you don't even feel good. When you feel like you're a big deal and you feel like you should put yourself first, you then end up making time for the things that are going to mirror that. So journaling, reading, continuously feeding myself things that are positive, that are about the fact that I deserve everything and anything, makes me be this person who exercises self-care on the outside.
Me too, on this end, and especially now that I have become a counselor, that is almost an obvious thing to do. It is almost mandatory because, of course, when you're helping so many people and you're not carrying their stuff, you don't do that. But even sitting down and listening, some of them are observed in you, definitely, as a human being. So it is about looking after myself, making sure I'm clear of all that stuff and I'm ready for the next session, because it's not a one-off session. It's something I'm doing all the time now. So it is supposed to be something I should exercise more often than not, so that my minds are clear, I'm in the right space to even think of how to help. Otherwise, if I get clogged up, then I won't be of help. So that is something I'm learning to do a lot, and especially getting it out through journaling.
And also therapy. Like, that's part of the wellness. I started therapy last July. I don't go every month now because I don't need to, but I was going weekly. I was going once a week because I needed it. So I feel like therapy is like inside out. When I deal with all those things that are going on inside of me, all the childhood traumas, all the things that no one really wants to sell virally, then that's what actually helps me feel like I'm loving myself as well as all the other things. But if you get anything from this video, the inside is more important than the outside. If your skin looks good, but you are still projecting your problems onto other people.
And funny enough, sometimes even what is on your skin is reflecting what is inside.
Exactly.
Yes. Sometimes people can have really a rough skin.
Yeah. Do you remember when
because of the stuff they have inside. So cleaning yourself inside to out, it will almost radiate.
You glow.
Yes, you glow.
Yeah.
It is very, very important.
This is the after therapy glow.
Yeah,
Mom, I was going to say, do you remember?
My therapy that I've done, I've done therapy very, very recently, but it was kind of like a must one due to my course. I had to get a therapy for 20 sessions. It doesn't matter whether I had problems or not. But funny enough, anytime I sat down across from my therapist, I had something to share. So it means don't sit down and think, oh, I don't have stuff going on. It could be something very, very small, but it will come like a mountain when you start talking and realizing why. Or that could be the symptom. What is the cause of that? So that you can deal with it is very important. So I have no option but to be in therapy as well.
Yes.
Yeah. I do have supervision though with my supervisor, but that is more to do with the people I'm helping. It's not more to do with me. So I need a therapist to help me deal with me stuff
before you can then go and help other people deal with others. That's such an important point. If you think you don't need therapy, you're wrong. Everyone, even the happiest, I feel very happy in my life, but when you're sat down with a professional and says, tell me, you will find, there are things, you're human, you're constantly interacting with people, your family, your friends, you're in relationships, really. So
and sometimes some fears, you don't know why am I feeling anxious about this particular thing, you know, and you'll be told something you won't even believe. You will not believe. And they'll connect it with something you didn't think was the problem. That is the thing.
So you get to the root cause. So but that is it. That is our 5 ways that we exercise self-care, and we were implementing one today. So we're gonna go wash this off. We still got a bit of time before we wash off our long hair. And then
our hair has started growing.
It's already growing. But thank you for watching this video. This is literally what me and Mom do and talk about whenever we're free.
Yes, sometimes we don't even know whether we said anything because all we do is laugh, but we are sure we said something.
I'm sure we said something. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this content, so I can know what kind of content you love. Actually, I know you like Mom content. Okay, she can't live with me and I can't live with her, so we have to turn it down on the Mom content. But anyway, make sure to leave a comment below. Tell us what you do, 5 which ways you exercise self-care, because it's important and sharing is caring, and you don't know who it could help. And also, do not forget to subscribe because it's free. Please and do. It takes 1 second.
Click that button.
Yay! Thank you.
Bye.